Hello everybody, in today's video I want to give you guys some build mode inspiration for our latest expansion pack, Royalty and Legacy. Thank you to the Sims Creator Program for providing me with the early access, and don't forget you can use my creator code to get 5% off your purchase from the EA store. Okay, that's enough preamble, let's get straight into it. I'm going to be building 4 different spaces today, different themed spaces, so I'm not actually doing one big complete build today. You know how sometimes when you have like a big surge of creativity and you have enough creative energy to like fuel you through one big build. That is not today, but also because the new expansion pack itself draws from 3 different cultural like styles, aesthetics. We've got West African, Portuguese, and Northern Italian. So I was inspired like in different ways. So we're gonna harness that inspo into a variety of different spaces. And I'm saying spaces because what I have in mind are not all like traditional rooms. So first build is gonna be like an outdoor courtyard garden ballroom. I don't really know what to call it. I'm gonna put my inspo pics up on the screen. So obviously I've been very heavily influenced by Bridgerton. The whole pack with the scandals and secrets is definitely giving Bridgerton vibes, but also just some of the like outfits and build mode items. I want to do like a courtyard. We're not going to do any interiors for this build, but I think it'd be fun to just like place some of those windows on the walls surrounding our garden ballroom. I also love the Princess Diaries so much, and I've always been so obsessed with the garden lighting up like during her kiss at the end with Michael, like with the fountains flowing and everything. So magical. So yeah, we're gonna do like a very symmetrical space, and we're gonna go ham, decorating with flowers, lots of wisteria, twinkling lights, the chandeliers, all that good stuff. And obviously we need to try out our new staircase update and flare out the bottom of our grand staircase. All right, this is the shell that I've done. We're gonna just have to ignore the fact that it's like out of place, out of context. All right, these stone swatches, the walls and the flooring are from the new pack, as is the door. First order of business, I want to make the staircase, and I'm not entirely sure how to approach this. There's like 2 ways we could do this, and I'm a bit unsure of how we're gonna do this. So option 1 would be to do like 1 staircase on each side and like turn it 90 degrees, like give it a 90-degree turn. Actually, I'll pull it out once because I think a double staircase is a bit cooler, a bit nicer. You do that, and then that's how you flare it out, right? So that would be option 1. And then what I do is do the same thing on the other side, like so. And then with the new staircase update, we also got this new like railing thing. See how we get clipping like in the wall? With this new update, we should be able to... Oh, no. Okay, so wait, no, because then it gets rid of it on that side. Okay, hold up. This only adjusts the like both railing, like all the railings. So this is leading me to believe that we need to try option 2, method 2. So this method actually would work completely fine if you didn't have like the wall here, but since I do have the wall there and that is what I want, we're gonna go with method 2, which involves a platform. And I learned this method from my friend JJ Bink. So what you want to do is you pop your platform down, then raise it up, and let me think. We're gonna pull it out a bit. Actually, this is too wide, isn't it? It only needs to be 2 wide. 2 tiles wide, I mean. Okay, so now if I grab my stair. Okay, okay. So basically we're like doing it in parts, like we're manually creating our own landing. So we want that like so, and then we'll just copy this. Actually, I need to raise this platform up a bit in order to be able to flare out this bottom staircase. Again, I learned this from JJ. Thank you, JJ, for the tips. Okay, so we want to flare this out by 1, like so. And then we'll just copy and paste for the other side. I think I do want to lower my platform. Please line up, please. Oh my god, I think that's gonna line up. Okay, amazing. Ooh, I wonder, should we? So now we can do the railing. So if I grab this, boom, 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 boom. Oh my God. It's actually a miracle that this is all like lined up correctly, honestly. Oh my God, amazing, amazing. Okay. So now with these upper stairs, I should be able to, what's left and right? No, wait, what do we do about this guy? Wait, I think I have an idea. Okay, what if I just, please. Yes! Oh my God, I cannot believe that worked. Except, where did that middle bit go? So now what I would do is copy this again. I'd place it here, again on this side. Then we're just gonna have to like manually build a wall here. Now I can put the railings. Now this is all wrong. What I'm gonna have to do is blah, 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 blah. Do that. That's better, I think, than having like half the landing. Bit of a conundrum right now, because none of our platform trims like really match what's going on here, you know what I mean? Unless we find the matching wall of that. What was that? Oh my God. Like, none of these match now. We're just gonna cover all of this, okay? That's what's gonna happen. It's just all gonna be covered in wisteria. We're not gonna see any of these dodgy mismatched tones, okay? That's what's gonna happen. That's our grand staircase done, I think. Okay, so what I would really love to do is give the illusion that this courtyard is actually part of a real building. So I am going to kind of just put windows and doors like around this like balcony. I do like this blue, this like really ornate blue. I think that's quite nice. Maybe we go with like a bit of a blue purple theme. That's kind of fun. What I want to kind of do is just place these windows around as well. Can I space these out correctly? Should they be a bit higher, do you think? This looks a bit low to the floor. Okay, I can't lie, I kind of like this. I'm thinking we alternate between like windows and archways or like open doors. I'm just eyeballing this. I think that kind of looks good. Okay, we're really just eyeballing this, so there is a possibility that things will not line up. And then I think it'd be fun to have like a different window along this side just to give us a little bit of variation. What if we do like short windows just on the ends here? Do you think all the blue is like too samey? Boom and boom. Does it look weird though that we've got like these medium ones and these little ones? You know what? I think we're just gonna do this. Keep it simple, stupid. Now for the downstairs though, I think it would be cool to have some actual archways. They're not gonna lead anywhere, but they'll look cool, I think. Is this the matching arch? Oh, it is perfect. So yeah, like arch here, arch here. Okay, one important thing that we need to do, we need to put in the dance floor. So in the reference that I'm looking at, there's like a big octagonal dance floor in the middle here. So we are going to try our best to draw this like that, do you think? 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think this maths is right, guys. I don't think I'm doing this right. It'll be a miracle if this connects. Like that. Okay, beaut. Let's find like a cool black and white. Perfect. Okay, so this is from the new pack as well. Should we see how that looks? Okay, just imagine that this is like full of people dancing and there's like fountains and lights and plants. You know what? I think it looks good. Let's do a bit of gardening. Let's put our fountains down. I think things will really come together once we have those elements down. Okay, shall we do this? So we got this cool fountain, which I do like, and I think we can incorporate it. There's this wall fountain thing, which is really cool. I don't think that one actually runs though. Like water doesn't actually come out of that one. Oh, here. Okay. Oh my God, does it fit? It like literally just fits. Okay, amazing. Oh, actually with these railings, let's just quickly pull them up a little bit. Ooh, too much. Like that. Okay, that looks nice. And this side as well. Too much. Okay, like so. Now I do want to just kind of like incorporate a ton of water features because in like Princess Diaries, they had so many fountains and stuff. So I'll actually just switch off our royalty and legacy filter and let's go ham. Let's pick out all the ones that kind of like go with our theme, our aesthetic. We've got this thing, which could definitely like go around the sides. We've got this, which is so cute. Please come in white. Yes. And then we have this plain old base game one, which honestly, why not? Everyone's invited. Okay. In the Bridgerton ballroom, they had a fountain like literally in the middle of the dance floor, like literally plonked right there. And because I really like this fountain, I think I might just use this. Like I love the plants flowing out of it. By the way, in my build and buy react/roast video, I definitely said, I don't think they usually put plants in fountains. I was so wrong. I was so incorrect. Maybe these little ones we put like to kind of hide this like little flat hard side because I don't think that looks very nice. And I also just want to put a whole bunch of flowers and hedges and all that kind of thing. So I think everything will blend in nicely by the end, hopefully. Now let's have a think about our hedge situation. I think I want to just use these things that we have in the fences. I'm just looking at like a couple of reference pictures. So they've kind of like done this. And then essentially in here will be like a full-on garden. And then we're gonna do like this. I know this is looking absolutely insane right now. I know. Boom and boom. And I will just extend out this floor so it doesn't look as crap. Maybe we do like fountains in the middle here, like so. They even have more hedges like around here, so let's try to draw a fun little shape that kind of matches. Ooh. Oh, hold up. Oh no, is that gonna look weird? Or maybe that makes sense. Because then like you come down the stairs and it kind of like directs you into the center where the dance floor is. So I'm gonna try to replicate this on this side. Oh my gosh, wait, I think it's looking kind of good already. Ooh, we could even do like flower sculptures in the middle here. Okay, I'm into it. We're gonna grab some flowers from our garden. We got 2 different types of hydrangeas, different sizes, so that actually kind of comes in handy. I'm trying to just like pick out my palette. Okay, I think these 3 colors, pinky purple, this like blue purple, and this magenta, I think that kind of works. All right, we should actually also, ooh, how do you do half tiles again? Control F. There we go. Okay, that's all of our grass laid down. Now what we'll do is grab our hydrangeas. Actually, let me just quickly check the swatches here. Ooh, this little baby pink is really nice. Okay, I'm gonna add that to our little palette here. So I'm basically just gonna hold Alt and Shift and place these everywhere where they'll fit. And I don't really care too much if they're like clipping and whatnot. I think in these little squares, we're just gonna have to stick to our small shrubbies. I hope this doesn't look too random actually. Oof, we'll see. And then we're just gonna keep placing these all random. I think I need to do like this kind of thing just so we have like a bit more height variation, you know? I think I need to have a little bit more rhyme and reason to how I'm placing these. I don't want it to look too messy. Okay, how is that looking? I think that's looking okay so far. Now, do we think this is looking too white? Oh, that's a bit nicer. Should we give it a little bit of a patinaed look? A little bit of an older, worn down look? Okay, now what I'm thinking is we do a whole bunch of like columns across here and add some spandrels. And yeah, we just need some more like wall trimmings, wall decor. The walls are looking very boring right now. We could even do some like pot plants around the stairs, I think, because it's looking a little bit bare over here, but that'll be like a final touch, I think. Let's see, this column here, and we also have the spiral column. I'll just draw a wall so we can get our spandrels happening. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just do like every 4. I don't know. That doesn't quite work. I think that's gonna be okay. I think we'll be okay. Same dealio here. Spandrels, spandrels. We got these very ornate ones, wriggle rafter. Oh my gosh. Wait, it's already looking oh, Already looking so cool though. Okay, wow, that actually added so much, I think. You know what? I just had a little thought. What if we do, just for a little extra pizzazz, what if we do this as well? Just get ourselves a little extra spandrel moment. If I can do this properly. Like so. Ooh. Yes, that looks good. Okay, cool. It does look a little weird that it's kind of chopped off there, so I'm thinking we're just gonna hide that shit. Hide it with some wisteria, like so. We can also do a little frieze moment, maybe just on this like front wall. Wait, we can do frieze and spandrel? Wait, why did I not ever know that? Okay, yay, things are starting to look nice and ornate, which is what I wanted. And then we'll also just do this across the top here, like so. All right, I did the boring task of scrolling through the catalog and pulled out some lighting. Okay, so I found this, which is so sick and like so on theme, right? I really want to incorporate it somewhere, like along here kind of thing. I don't know. Also, this is from the new pack, which is so cute. This is from the new pack as well. It is a wall light, which I think would look pretty cool just like along the walls, like on the ground floor, I think. I do want to add some tables around, so we'll put that on tables. And there's two chandelier options. We've got this one as well as this one. And I don't know. I really don't know. Like, I feel like we could size this up. We size this up and like have it floating around maybe. I think that might be nice. I mean, they're both very nice, but I think this is cool because it's got the candles. Oh my god, this is actually like perfection, this light. Oh my god, this is so beautiful. And we'll do another one here, slightly rotated so it doesn't look identical to the one on the other side. I almost forgot. We also have these little lights, which I think are going to be perfect for hanging on our hedges. Like that. We could kind of layer them up a bit. Can we have it on the inside of our hedge as well? Yes. Okay. Amazing. Beautiful. So yeah, I will probably spam that like off camera and speed it up for you guys. Look how gorgeous that hedge is looking already. Like, oh, my vision is coming to life. Back to this. Oh, we could even like put it down here. Oh my god, it is so freaking cute. Okay, where else can I put you? Oh my god, like it's just so pretty. Maybe like on either side. In this case, I really don't feel like this is a less is more situation. You know, I think we can kind of go ham. Gorge. But yeah, I would really love like a little, some kind of light moment here. Okay, what if we like shrunk this down and did that? Does that look crazy or does that look cute? And maybe we could do different colors. Oh, hey, I think that actually looks kind of good. I think that looks cute. Oh, I like it. All right, cool. And I don't know if I should have them all the same color. Should we do all gold? Everything else is gold, I think. So, all right. Oh yeah, so the conundrum is this little guy. I don't know. I feel like it's a bit much to have both of these guys, or is it not? Oh my gosh, I don't know. I'm a little bit at a loss with these lights. I really like them and I really want to incorporate them. I just don't know how. Would it be crazy if they were, oh wait, okay, what if like that? Or like facing into the garden? Does that look cute? Oh my goodness, this is hard. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to just park that because I really cannot decide. I love these lights though, and I feel like they do make sense upstairs, like by the doors, similar to how we had it down there. Like that makes sense, right? Like so. Wait, we could even do the new sculptures that we got. Oh my god, I totally forgot about these. They're actually roof sculptures, but oh, I didn't realize this was the same guy. Let's see if we got any other good sculptures. We got this lady. She's a little spooky looking. Oh, we also have this. Okay. Now we're into our like potted plants, which I do want to have. Wait, oh my god, stop. Ooh, what's this? That's kind of nice. Okay, we can definitely incorporate these as well. What the hell? Oh my god, look how... Oh my goodness, why did I not look in this section before? Oh my god. I do really love these little extra bits and bobs. I was trying not to use as many objects from other packs, but like, I feel like we kind of have to, surely. Okay, there's a whole lot going on now. I really like this. Oh my gosh. Oh, actually, you know what? Instead of these, why don't we do our little sculptures? That works, right? Yeah, that's pretty. And who else can we do? Maybe I bring this guy in. He's a little shorter. I might just cheat this a little and bring him up. And then hopefully the shrubs around him will hide the fact that he's actually floating. Now, I feel like we can't have two of these guys, so I'm gonna just get rid of him. And I might put her... I'm thinking these guys should probably go upstairs. I feel like that makes sense. Pop her there, and then I'll pop her on this side. Yeah, okay, cool. I like that. Now, what about this arch? I do like this. Oh, ooh, what about this arch here? And then it kind of helps us blend. What about this? That is cool too. Ooh, they're both good. I think I prefer this one. I think this one's just like a little too neat. And our garden's kind of like free flowing, you know what I mean? She's not super trimmed back and stuff, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's cool. That frames that nicely. And it does also help hide all these like lines in different tones. Okay, cool. And what about her? She is very cute and very chic. Ooh, what about just like in the corner? Kind of like hide her in the corner. So there's something in the corner to look at. Maybe in this corner we do this. Okay, so then it's still like a little something in the corners, you know? Okay, cool. I'm still a little bit unsure about these little chandeliers. Still a bit of a question mark for me. Okay, I'm gonna pick out some plants now. Trying not to go like too overboard, but you know how I am with plants. I also need to pull out some wall plants, like wall climbers. Add some greenery in here with these ones. I want this to be like symmetrical, you know? Oh my god, I just found another repeat. This is from the romantic garden pack and this one is from the new pack. And guys, they are the same thing. Ooh, you know what I need to do at some point? Maybe like as the last thing, we just need to fill this like these empty hallways with stuff. All right, you know what? Instead of the fountains, I think we'll just do these planters. I feel like it makes a bit more sense. And then we could have one of these back here, sort of like hiding. And another one here, spinning around. It's looking so cute. Do you think I should put another one here? Yeah, why not? Why not? This little statue area is looking so freaking gorge. Let me find all of our wall climbing plants. We do have a few of them, so let me just pull them out. All right, so I'm gonna just start sort of like scattering these vines around. Okay, this is what I have so far. I added a whole bunch of string lights, so many string lights. It took freaking forever. I moved these little chandelier thingies into the middle here, into this like middle fountain thingamabob. Yeah, you saw me add a whole ton of like ivies and stuff and wisterias, and that's kind of what it's gonna look like. I think I'm into it. I like how this turned out. I ended up actually getting rid of those hanging chandeliers because they just didn't make sense as much as I'd like them. So what I'll do instead is add them to the inside, if that makes sense. Then we'll actually be able to see it like hanging from these open doorways. So I might size that up and then I'll just plump it right there. Maybe one here and one here so that we can see it like through those windows. And then yeah, same thing here. And there we have it. That's what she looks like in the evening. Wait, maybe I should just get rid of these. These were just sort of my like swatches that I left here. If you wanted to use this in your own build, I would just extend out the building essentially, and then you can add your rooms in. But yeah, how pretty. Oh my God. I mean, like, hello, what a dream. It looks freaking stunning. You know what we need? We need one more wisteria. There. Boom. Okay, up next, I want to do like a Victorian Gothic princess bedroom. Okay, so I don't mean like modern goth girl. I'm talking like Nosferatu, Frankenstein, Crimson Peak vibes. Like we're gonna be royalty or nobility, but we're also probably sickly and depressed and hooked on laudanum. No one's living past 50 around us. We're writing dramatic letters by candlelight, that kind of vibe. So here's my little mood board for this one. We're still in Europe for this build. We're still like doing historical vibe, but this time we're doing interiors and it's going to be a much smaller scale than our courtyard ballroom, of course. For the color palette, I'm thinking like dark blue, dusty blue tones, like grayish maybe. Just a little like dreary, but I do want to do like little pops of gold here and there because we are still a princess. But overall, I want the vibe to be quite gloomy. This would be like, I know it's a bit dark right now, but that's kind of on purpose. I want to add like candle lights, you know? So this would be like the door into our bedroom, and these little side doors, if you wanted to put this room into your build, I would imagine that this could lead to like a balcony or a bathroom, that kind of thing. I feel like we have to use this bed, right? It's so over the top. Does it come in black? Oh my God, it does. It also comes in this blue, which is cool because I did say that I wanted to do like a bluish color palette, but now that I'm looking at this, I kind of like this because it's not overly gold, and I like that the backing is black. That's kind of cool. So I think I'm gonna go with that. So we got this wallpaper, which I freaking love, right? Oh my God. I think that actually would look kind of cool. Oh, but see, now I think I'd have to like bring this bump in by one. I think I've made this room way too big. Let's just pull everything in a little bit. This is just way too big. Okay, this is our new and improved shell. It's a much more reasonable size. Does anybody else always do that where they just like completely misjudge how large a space should be? Yeah, I'm always doing that. Okay, so should we go with this? Or we can also do that, which is kind of cool, but I feel like that doesn't really match our bed very well. And we can also do this. Wait, no, okay, no. For sure, that's the way to go. That looks beautiful. We can be really extra and make this a platform and step it up. Like so. For the rest of the walls, should we go with this? This is from the new pack. Like so? Too much black? Yeah, it might be too much. We could go a little bit more. Oh, but then I feel like that's too bright. How subtle should we make it? In my mind, I was thinking of like quite a dark and gloomy space, but I think that works. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Ooh, I feel like we should have some like pillars surrounding our bed for like extra drama. What if we do like this? Wait, this is the vibe. Okay, like there. Okay, so I do think a spandrel moment across here would look kind of cool. And then we could maybe hang our new these sheer curtains from here. So they look like this. Oh, what if we like layer? Is that crazy? Are we being absolutely insane right now? Wait, I didn't even want red. What am I doing? Is there blue? Is there like a nice blue we could layer? I don't think white really goes, to be honest. Okay, let's just try that out. Wait, that's kind of cool. It's kind of glitching at the top here, so we might just, you know, we're gonna have to ignore that. Or we put the curtains on the inside so we can't see it as much, you know what I mean? Like this. And then we grab our spandrel. Wait, that is so cool. Okay, that's it. That's the vibe. I'm gonna do the same on the side walls here. I think we can get away with like really layering it up. All right, now grab our spandrel. Whoa. Wait, I think it looks good. What do you think? It's so over the top. It's so dramatic. And with the chandelier as well, like, are you kidding me? Wait, no, that looks awesome. Before we get too ahead of ourselves, I think we should put down some flooring. We didn't really get a whole bunch, I don't think, in this new pack. Yeah, no, we got this tile, which I don't really think looks good in a bedroom. We got this marble, which again, I don't really think goes. We also got the stone. Like, that is too much, I think. I was thinking we just do timber. Maybe we do like this parquetry in this dark. Whoa, wait, that looks good. Okay, no, I'm into it. Do you think maybe we just do one chandelier in here, like there? And then we light the rest of this place with candles and that kind of thing. It doesn't need to be super well lit. So I'm kind of feeling like this bump out is too narrow now with our like little curtain moment. So I'm just gonna pull that out a little bit. Our room is definitely not symmetrical. It is a bit of a funny shape, but I think it's gonna work. So I'm thinking we do like a bit of a sitting moment, maybe like a desk here, or maybe we do like sitting moment here and then we do like a big gallery wall with like paintings here. And then we could make this like our sitting / dressing area. Okay, that sounds good. I did say that I wanted our color palette to be blue, right? I mean, it's not strict, but like I do kind of want this to be like gloomy blue, if you know what I mean. And I think we can maybe achieve that with our rugs. I'm gonna pull out a few options. We need something a little larger for the bed. Like that? Ooh, that's kind of cool. The blue is like not quite the right tone though. Maybe like that? I don't get why it's so bright here, by the way. Oh my gosh, what happened? Build ceiling. Oops. Ooh, maybe this, like a little bit more dusty. And then we've got this like beigey gold tone. I do like this round rug, but I'm realizing that it might not be the right tone. Ooh. Wait, maybe this for our little writing desk. Some side tables. So these are the little side tables that we got. Should we do black? Do you think black goes? I think it works actually. Should we go symmetrical and do a side table on either side of the bed? Or we could do like a light here, maybe like a lamp here and standing light here. Let's see how this looks in here. Ooh, that looks kind of cool. And maybe like the slightest of angles, just so we can kind of zone out our room. Okay, so the new bookshelf that we got, which I freaking love, like it is so gorge. Ooh, what if we do like on either side? That's kind of cool. Did I say this was gonna be our sitting area? I've completely forgotten what I said. I really want to use this love seat, so I'm gonna just pop that in the corner there. And I think the black works here because it kind of like pops off the wall. We've got this little coffee table, which I feel like definitely goes here. Maybe we do this white color. I do now feel like we need another rug for this space now. Or should I swap it around and have our sitting room be here? Yeah, I feel like that's better when you walk in and you see a little lounge here, and then we'll flip it around this way. There we go. I mean, this is our princess she doesn't have a whole lot going on, you know? She mostly just has to like sit here and do her like handicrafts, write letters, etc, etc. I think this is where she's gonna do her letter writing. I didn't really like the desks that we got in the pack. Things don't really look good when it's all like way too matchy, you know? So we've got this, which I feel like definitely is the vibe. And also, you know what? It is way too dark in here. I need to put some lights in. Oh, we gotta do do one of these like oil lamps, surely. These placements aren't final, by the way. I will probably like change things up. We got this in the new pack, which I feel like is definitely a vibe. Wait, look at this. Oh, what am I even doing? Oh, it doesn't want to sit on the desk. Ooh, do I like this? Maybe. It's a maybe. This is giving gloomy, but like, is it giving princess? I'm not sure. I don't want to go like too vampire, you know what I mean? I still want to keep it like luxe. All right, where's that vanity? We got this cute little vanity in this new pack, like so. And she needs to have like a really comfy little seat for when she sits here and powders her face. Should we do bar cart? We gotta do all this stuff, all this little clutter. Maybe like a little ship over here. Maybe her boyfriend is like a sailor or like a navy man. We could do this chair or this chair. Oh, definitely this chair. This chair is like so blocky. No, 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 no. Blue. Okay, okay, let's bring our blue in. Does this blue match our other blues? Not really, actually. I really want to use it though. What if we change directions a little bit? Should we just go with that? Default swatch? This is a disaster. Let me go back into our rugs and filter by blue and see what we can get. All right, we've got this thing, which is the right tone. I have this issue like so often, I swear, where I just cannot find the right rug swatch. It always comes down to just the slightest like wrong tone, you know what I mean? Like, see how these blues are not the right tone? I think I'm gonna size this up, put it here, because I do think we need a little rug here. Rug conundrum. It is like, why do I always have this issue? Okay, here's what's gonna happen. There's too many rugs in here. I do like this. I think this is gonna be our sitting room rug. We're gonna get rid of this one because I'm getting the feeling that it's not even the right style, you know? I'm gonna change this to, what does the blue look like? Oh, no, no, no. Okay, we'll do that. Oh, you know what I've just realized? Do you guys remember how I was like so confused about what to do with this thing? I think this goes down here. Like so. We could pick one of these fun little shapes. Like this. Whoa, boom, boom. By the way, is anybody watching the Winter Olympics? I freaking love the Olympics so much. Like, actually make me, oh no, this is not the right height. Anyways, I freaking love the Olympics and the Winter Olympics. Like, I love the Summer Olympics. But I feel like the Winter Olympics are more, okay, it's like somehow more intense, but also more laid back. Like, I feel like the athletes are a bit more laid back because it's all like snowboarders and skiers, you know? But then they're also doing like the most insane sports. Like, I was watching the men's downhill speeding down the steep ass mountain at like 140 kilometers per hour, which is actually insane. Like, you have to be an insane person to do that. Like, how do you discover that you're gonna be a professional downhill skier? You know what I mean? Like, with the Summer Olympics, it's not hard to discover that you're a fast runner, but like, how do you discover that you're not terrified of like dropping down this insanely steep hill? Okay, what do we think of that? I think that's kind of nice. And should we do curtains on these windows? I feel like we should. I might filter by blue and just see what we have. Needs to be grander than that. So these are the curtains that we got with the new pack, but I said this in my other video, they literally don't fit the windows at all. We also got these drapes. Oh, these drapes actually fit. Should we do that? Is that really over the top? I don't even think that's the right color. Oh, this is what I want. I want a swatch without the emblem. Is that the right like blue? I think it is. I think that fits. I really want to use this cute little stool. How adorable. Perfect. And then we can kind of match it to our chair here. I want our chair to be on like a little bit of an angle. Don't want it to snap. Beautiful. Okay, turning our attention back here. Do you think I should have the same chair? I feel like that makes sense. But now our writing desk is looking very plain. Okay, I'm not mad at that. I'm gonna say goodbye to this because I don't really think it matches. What we're gonna do is pop this here. Like so. And I would love to put our ship here. That is weird that this ship is not working on this desk. Guys, I want to put a floof down so bad. Do you know how like unnatural it is for me to not have a floof in a room? I think a white floof would be okay. Imagine if you're a wealthy Victorian or like, you know, Victorian nobility. Surely somebody in their travels to some far off distant exotic land could bring a floof back for you. A white desk? I kind of like it. Now I would really love to do like an insane gallery wall. We have the big wall height. Whoa, these paintings are massive. We're in the tallest wall height. Look how much room these paintings take up on the wall. Those are the new ones. Maybe we could do one big one here. Like that's kind of cool. And then over here, we'll do a bit more of a gallery wall moment. I feel like the paintings can kind of be like a bit of a mishmash of styles since they could be sort of like collected from around the world, different places, different eras. Ooh, blue. Maybe that one. These guys are looking a little too modern here. Maybe we go with this one. Okay. Alrighty, let's arrange. I think that looks pretty good, if you ask me. Okay, I'm into it. That's looking a little too povo for our little rich girl, you know what I mean? Let's see what else we can incorporate in here. Oh, this clock thing. Maybe we put this here instead of one of these doors. What do you reckon? Get rid of that? Because this is technically a door. Yes, like that. Okay, I'm into that. I'm into that. Oh, we've got this thing, this podium, which I think might look cool. No, I wish I didn't have the microphone there. Oh, if I put it here, the microphone kind of blends away, I suppose. That's kind of nice. Okay, we're just gonna pretend that that microphone is not there. Ooh, we got this vase thing. We could put that on like a pedestal. Oh, we got this. Of course, that can go. Oh my God, why does nothing want to go on this desk? There. Actually, now that we've got this candle here, I'm thinking we get rid of this and then we put another like standing lamp there. Oh, this little mirror. Ooh, like a fan on the table. What's this? Regal correspondence. Ooh, this has got to go here. I literally said we're doing letter writing, right? Ooh, trinket box. That can go here. Oh yeah, this lighting for sure. Boom, boom. I think I'm going to stick with the gold for this as well. I think the gold is quite nice. Should we do gold for this? Ooh, I like that. Okay, we'll do that. What do you guys think of this so far? It's like a bit austere, but I kind of like it. This corner is looking like way too ornate. I need to pizzazz up this section. What about like this shield? That could even maybe go on our wall here instead of this thing maybe. If I make this a little smaller, ooh, I like that actually. Obviously I like this light, but I just feel like it's too fancy for this. I think we just go with this one here. It's kind of the right height as well. It is a bit chunky, classic base game chunkiness, but it is what it is. George, I love this corner that we've done. I think that looks beautiful. Okay, I love that. Now we need some more like tables and stuff going on here. Even like a dresser. Ooh, actually, you know what? Maybe we move this. Maybe we move this more into the center. Then we do like an actual dressing thing here. This is the armoire thing that we got. You know what? I actually think I don't mind that. Maybe I move this painting to this wall. Okay. What if we do light here instead, swap that around? Yeah, because then we don't have like a whole bunch of paintings on this wall. Okay, so we'll put light there and then you can actually see yourself when you're getting dressed, right? Is this too gold? Ooh, and then that brings in our little pop of blue. Okay, we're cooking with gas now. Now the only issue is I don't think any of the clothing that we have look very Victorian. Why is this clipping? Surely the clothes from the actual pack don't clip. Okay, they don't clip. Yay, thank God. Y'all, do you think this armoire is too blue? Ooh, these are quite nice colors. Okay, I'm gonna go with that actually. And then I think we put this chair here. She could kind of like drape her clothes over it. Now I'd love a mirror. A lot of suitable standing mirrors, which I knew we did have. I think this one might be the way. Yeah, okay, we'll go with that. nearby. Is that good feng shui? Probably not. Maybe on this side. Okay, just ignore that. But I'm starting to like this. I need some kind of like pedestal thingy for this vase. We also don't have any plants yet. What am I doing? So we have this, which is a Roman pedestal. I almost feel like a Roman pedestal wouldn't look too out of place in some like Victorian Gothic nobility house. I could see them having one of these things. I actually am not against this, and I would put this like maybe there. It's a showpiece, you know? Do you think maybe we switch this out and go for this so it's a bit more cohesive? And then I'm gonna make this a different color so we can actually like see it. And then let's do like a side table thingy here so we can put some plants there. This is the one that came in the pack. Oh yeah, I used it by the bed, didn't I? Okay, let's just find a little pedestal thingy. I think we just go with this. Ugly, that's an ugly white. Or do we do brown to make it kind of blend into the flooring? Okay, that's kind of nice actually. And then I might grab this guy and pop her just here as well. I kind of feel like something over this door is needed. Oh no, 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 no. Wait, does this come in gold? Nah, it's like a stone thing. Cute, cute, cute. Is there any other clutter that's like on theme? Look at this. Maybe like here on this table, she's been writing maybe. Just gonna arrange. No, why is that clipping? Okay, it's not. Yay, I think we've done pretty well. I think this looks nice. I'm just gonna try to fix this. Okay, that's a bit better. Maybe ever so slightly warmer, warm white. There we go. Now this area isn't looking as green, which I wasn't a fan of. Okay, next build, we're gonna do a chic, modern, African-inspired living room. We're bringing things into the 21st century now. We're gonna go modern, we're gonna go luxe, and it's gonna be like a lounge room slash great room situation. Here is my mood board. As you can see, it's gonna be very clean vibe, full of natural materials, lots of timbers. I wanna do like an earthy, neutral color palette. We're gonna use those beautiful hand-woven baskets that we got in the new pack, and all that amazing like hand-carved timber furniture. I can finally incorporate like all the nice plants that I normally like to incorporate, and yeah, the whole thing is just going to feel very bright and fresh and organic. Kind of sounds like I'm describing fruit, but you get what I mean. Alrighty, here's my shell. This time I have moved into a new world, into a new lot. We're in the district of Dambele. I mean, look how freaking gorgeous it is here. Like they really popped off building this. So we're going to do our best to have the space kind of fit in with the vibe of the rest of the place. I know I said I wanted to do like a lounge room, great room situation, but I've kind of drawn inspiration from the original lot that was sitting here, the original house that was sitting here. They had like a pool on either side leading up to the front door in the middle here. And then off to the right hand side, they had like living room, kitchen, dining, I believe. So I'm going to kind of stick with that layout. And I've put down some windows, little archway, front door. I've also put down this pool. This emerald water, it is from the new pack, and they've used it throughout this world, as you can see, and it just looks beautiful. So we're gonna lean into that. We're gonna take inspiration from that. I'm just trying to suss what flooring they've done in other lots. These kind of pavers, I feel like that kind of looks good. And then what I was thinking was to do a bit of a garden like here, just there. So there's like some plants that we can look at like as we look out into the pool, you know what I mean? I absolutely loved the West African influenced objects that we got in this new pack. They are definitely the star of the show in my opinion. Genuinely love it all. It's all like so my style kind of thing. This is the flooring, the limestone brick tile. I think I might just lay it down here for now. This wall actually has this like matching patterned wall as well, like that. I think it's subtle enough that we can kind of get away with it, to be honest. I have to use this somewhere. Is there glass in it? Like, can you tell if there's actually glass? Oh, I think there is. It's honestly hard to say. It's hard to tell. Honestly, don't think it'd be such a bad idea to just like have it even as like a divider or something. Oh, actually, I know what would look really cool as a backsplash for the kitchen. Okay, we're jumping all over the place, but I really want to like try to illustrate this. So just for example, bear with me. If I do this, is that cool? Or is this completely insane? Okay, I'm gonna just hold on to that because I'm liking this concept so far. I want to start off with like a really nice, beautiful, modern looking lounge. Where's the one that we got in the pack? Okay, so we got this. I didn't realize that this was actually a modular sofa. In my showcasing video, I think I just thought it was an armchair. So I actually didn't realize that this was in fact modular, and that is very exciting. I love modular furniture. I'm here for it. However, this doesn't come in like a nice, clean, plain white swatch. I love this couch, but I feel like this white swatch is just not right. This so far is like the closest to what I have in mind, or like what's the closest to what I pulled in my inspo pics. We've also got this, which has got the like boucle thing, which obviously very trendy. Oh, we've got this one, which I do really like. There's also this. Ooh, this might be fun because at least we've got some fun prints in the cushions, right? I think it might have to be this couch. This is gonna be one of those bougie lounge rooms that don't have TVs. This is not gonna be a TV set in here. Where's that big old tapestry thing? Whoa, it's freaking huge. So I think if we size this down, it might look quite chic here. And do we have like a beautiful neutrals? Oh, gorge rug. I haven't even gotten like a little coffee table yet, and I'm already jumping to rugs. Where are those beautiful rugs from the new pack? Where are you? Where are you? Is this one? There's this one. There's also this like woven one. Oh, stunning. This one could go like under the dining table. I think we'll say goodbye to this rug. I mean, this couch. In a way, this does look better because the print on the cushions like almost clash with the tapestry. So we've got this rug, which I think is pretty cute, but this is from the new pack. So I feel like we really should. Ooh. Which ones? I really feel like we should use one of these, right? I just love so much like the earthy tones that we got in this pack, but which one should we go with? I'm kind of leaning towards this one here because then we also kind of have that same peachy color from the cushion. So if I size that up, that is huge, but it looks so gorgeous. It looks so beautiful, like with the big giant windows, that big giant tapestry, like the big hanging lights. I think the scale, it is very grand, but I think it works. It is very nice. Coffee table. Pulled a whole bunch of things out of the catalog, as you can see. This is how you know when I'm just like so pumped for a build and I'm so excited. Okay, so we have this coffee table, which I really like, but I think it's a little bit too luxe. I want to lean more into like timber vibes. So then we have this, which I freaking love, and it has some pretty cool swatches too. Some of these little like paint chippy swatches are pretty cool. This is a maybe for now. This is obviously like my front runner. I think it's a little too small to be like in this big space, or it needs to be off to the side or something. Like, I don't know, even maybe there, you know what I mean? I like this coffee table. It's just like so standard and so classic. It's got like the perfect sort of like rusticness, ruggedness, whatever. Obviously we need this as like a little side table moment. I also really like this as like maybe some kind of accent table, or like, I don't know, maybe we could put a plant on it or something like that. And then I was thinking it might be cool to have this like more in the center, right? Like that. And then have a bit of a console table moment behind our couch. I actually really like this thing. All these tables are really cool and I think fit nicely in this space. It's very hard to pick. I'll get rid of that. I think I have to go with my gut here and go with this one. I really like it. And is that enough space to like walk around the back there? Yeah, I think it is. We got this really cool bookcase in this pack. I nearly forgot about it. Like, hello, it is so cool. But now I don't really know where to put it. Like maybe it doesn't go in here at all. Now with this, I'm thinking this is the wrong color. And I'm also feeling like this is the wrong color. I'm not set on anything going on in the kitchen yet. We're not gonna worry about that yet. Oh, we could even do like one of these. A bit tricky. As much as I enjoy this little series of furniture, it's like a little tiny bit not in the right color palette somehow. Let's grab some poofs and see how we feel about this. This is definitely my favorite theme so far already. I always forget whether this comes in a plane. Oh, it does. Amazing. And then I also just want to grab those baskets because they're very large and I just want to make sure that I have space for them. This one here, oh my God. Like it is just... I have no words. It's just beautiful. We've got this. Oh, that's really fun. And we got these smaller baskets here. What else? Oh, we have this little table. Oh, that's really nice. Also, I really love this table. I know it's not actually a dining table, but maybe I could fake it just for this video. And we got some really, really cool plants that will look so nice in this space. Like I already know this dining chair 100% is what is happening. Okay, there's a lot going on. We need to get organized here. All right, so instead of putting this behind the couch, we just do that off the wall like so. And then we have this here. Try not to clip it into the corner as best as we can. I almost think I want to bring back that other sideboard. I almost think this might be a better vibe. It's just like a tiny bit plainer. It's like a little bit less going on, but it's still kind of like modern, but still like has that like charm and character that I want. Okay, I'm gonna say goodbye to this one just because it's like so not textural, you know? Maybe I pop this pot here. I mean basket. I don't know where I'm gonna put this yet. Maybe like here. Ooh, this can maybe go here next to that table. We could do like a little cluster here. Could do a little palm tree back here. This palm tree is quite large. It doesn't really want to fit in this corner very neatly. Or we put the palm tree in the middle here as like a bit of a zone divider thing, you know? Then the pot could possibly go here, but I don't want to lose the pot. I mean the basket. I don't want to lose the basket. And if I put the basket here, then we've got like tapestry, basket, this table, basket. You know what I mean? Look what I found. The Space Game Wally woven basket. Perfect. That's exactly what I needed. Oh, we've got this as well. This is really cool. Does that light up at the bottom there? Is that like lit up? Okay, let's have a look at the swatches for this. Oh God. That's a maybe. I think this little palm might be our answer. So if I pop you in the corner, it's like large, but can still kind of just fit in a corner with like fairly minimal clipping. I just stick to a white pot for now. And then I'm gonna do beautiful baskets like so. Then we've got our rule of 3, which is very satisfying. Now it's looking a little busy here. Okay, get rid of that. I'm gonna put you back here. I think that's nice. Okay, what if I put this here instead and we do our pots like that? I need to change these swatches into something a bit more exciting. Okay, that's a bit nicer. Love this so much. Ooh, black and white. Okay, what about a little pampas moment? Maybe this as well could be cool. Maybe we switch out this palm. This is kind of like a bigger empty corner. Like there's really nothing happening here. And then perhaps we pop this here. I really do like the pampas grass though. Maybe that could go in our dining room. This little thing I think might look kind of fun just sitting here as like a little something extra. Oh, we could put some kind of really cool lighting thing here. Ooh, like that. Okay, done. That is beautiful. Should we do like another funky hanging light, or is one of these funky hanging lights enough? I'm pretty sure we have some other like cool natural rope kind of vibe. Is this what I'm thinking thinking of. That is quite nice. Is it weird to have like two of these like epic hanging lights in one space? Let's see if we can like cool it down a little bit. Warm white. I think that's a bit better. Then what I want to do is figure out which rug we're doing. I love this woven rug so much. It's actually perfection. Like even the red is quite nice. Does this have a red? No, it doesn't. See how this one kind of like gets lost on the flooring? Like it doesn't pop much, but the red pops. Plus we do have this earthy red orange already. So I might grab this. Uh-oh, I think this tablecloth, as much as I love it, I think it might be too much. It's like clashing a little bit. What if we just got rid of this rug? And that chair kind of goes. That's quite nice. And I think that chair matches. So yeah, it's not a dining table. As you can see, the chair is not snapping. Gotta be so careful because we can't have the chair actually tucked into the table, otherwise it'll clip. I mean, like that's a dream. I love it. It looks beautiful. I think that plant is too small, however. Is this large? Not large enough. I want like quite a big centerpiece. I think let's go with this. It's pretty cute. Size it up once. There we go. Wait, this is nice. If in doubt, plants. Honestly, just put a plant there. It's just one of those really awkward shapes, you know, where it doesn't really want to fit into a corner nicely. Can I get away with that? Okay, or we switch it around. We put this here, put this big old thing here in the middle where it kind of fits better. Or we put this here in the corner. Just switching everything around. Ooh, 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 ooh. Where was that big old pot? Okay, okay, hear me out, hear me out. Okay, let's try to put this like here-ish. If I raise this up a little bit, it should look a bit better with our big tall wall height. Yeah, that does look a bit better. Pull it out like there. And then we move our pot to match it. There we go. Oh, we could do this fruit bowl as the centerpiece, actually. I love it. I don't even mind that there's no rug, which is crazy for me to say. Now, for our kitchen, I think we stick with this. So I want to do sink there. This should be in the middle. I might do one of those like stove top thingies, like one of these. Yeah, we'll do one of those. We need a fridge. Always forget about that. This is like that idea I had before. Okay, so maybe we can even move this over. I don't even mind that too much. So we've got this going on here, right? Hear me out, hear me out. If I grab one of these nice rustic, okay, hear me out, hear me out. Grab our nice new vertical zigzag. Boom. Is it boom? I thought this was gonna eat and it's like not really. What if I do it on this side too? Okay, now we're talking. But now I do need to shuffle this, but that's fine. We can do that. That's an easy fix. Cool. And then I was gonna say fridge can go there. Okay, like so. Wait, I know we definitely got like some nice wall stuff from this new pack. Like we got some pots and pans. Yes, the pots and pans. Yes, yes, yes. What else? We got this like shield crest thingy. We got this fan. Oh, that's kind of nice. I could maybe just go like here. I was thinking we put the mirror here, but I kind of like this more. Or we put this like here. That's a bit of a throwaway though. I don't know. Cool, like that. I like the mirror. Yes, this thing. It's nice and large and I can just go there, right in the middle. Is a mirror over the dining table good feng shui? I genuinely have no clue. And then we're gonna keep it simple, stupid, and just put this thingy here. Have to say goodbye to this cute little stool thingy. And let's just dig out a few of our usual suspects, our usual nice little kitchen clutter bits and bobs. I'm gonna put a little knife block here. Nothing fancy at all. Because I want this to just be like clean, minimalist vibe, you know? I'll put our utensils there, put this here and whatever, bottle of wine, olive oil, whatever, pop that there like so. I think that's pretty nice. And I know this is crazy maybe, but I think I want to leave that wall blank. I don't know, I kind of like the simplicity of it. I swear I'm not just being lazy. I've popped this little giraffe moment here. I think this is like the perfect sculpture for this room. I mean, isn't it just beautiful. It's so nice. Do you think we put down our woven rug here in this kitchen? It kind of gets lost a bit in this tile, as I was saying before, but it also is sort of nice. It's just like a little subtle zoning, you know? I'll leave this bookshelf just here for now, but if you do decide to download this, obviously it doesn't have to be there. Oh, this palm tree, I actually never ended up doing anything with this, did I? Should I replace this? I remember I didn't like it because it fanned out too much, unfortunately. Sorry. I will just quickly add a bit of plants here in the front so it just looks a little bit nicer through the windows. Nothing's clipping, I hope. Size you down a little bit. Yeah, that's nice. Oh wait, our ceiling. Let's just do like a really subtle timber moment. Oh my god, I love it. It looks so beautiful. Okay, our last build, it is gonna be like a modern Mediterranean princess bedroom with an ensuite bathroom because we haven't done a bathroom yet. Okay, not exactly like a princess, but like rich girl, you know, the princess of the Amalfi Coast. I'm gonna build her bedroom like upstairs. So we're gonna do like a fake lower floor because I want to do like an open window, like a balcony overlooking the ocean type thing. Here is my mood board. I was very inspired by the cute like lemon motif throughout this pack. It's so freaking adorable. There's like a ceramic pot with lemons. There's like a rug with lemons. There's even a little cute tablecloth with lemons on it. And there's like an actual lemon tree as well. I'm also so obsessed with that big like corner bathtub, which is why I was like, okay, let's just do a bathroom finally. The vibe that I want is like bright, airy, summery, relaxed. Like we've just gone for a dip in the ocean. We're all sun-kissed. We've laid out in the sun. I'm gonna go up into my room, have a limoncello spritz, and then have a nap kind of vibe, you know? And since she's rich girl, we're gonna go modern and luxe AF again. Maybe like a little bit rustic. It's gonna be coastal. Color palette, we'll do pops of blue and yellow. Okay, here is our shell. She is overlooking the ocean. It's not the best weather today, so it's not like super sunny and nice. These little arched windows are from the new pack actually, and I think they are kind of perfect. I think I've made this shape a little awkward now that I think about it. Anyways, bed's gonna be here. This is gonna be an ensuite. And then out here, we're gonna do a balcony. So I should probably make that. What fencing should we do? Should we see if the new fencing looks good? I don't think these will work, to be honest. Yeah, this isn't really the vibe that I want. I do want like this kind of vibe, just maybe without the flower pots. I don't think this is, oh, is it stone? Okay, yeah, I think that's good. Or we do this. Should we go like full yellowy vibe? It's not terrible. I think we can get away with this. Let me find like a good little trim. Is this what I want? Yeah. Okay, so it's like a more yellow vibe. The exterior is really not my concern too much. I kind of already got like exterior decorating out of my system with that courtyard ballroom thing. Like I'm not going to be doing another ornate garden, guys. Now, in terms of flooring, this is literally one of my favorite floors in this entire game, and it's base game, dude. I would love a terracotta with some blue in it, but that's like too base game. Do you know what I mean? I know you guys get what I'm saying. That's kind of cute, but is it too much to do this entire room like that? I was thinking like a whitewashed timber. Oh god, no, there's too much going on now. I'm looking at my inspo. The bathroom is definitely has to be like a nice terracotta tile. Okay, you know what? Maybe we just do all tile? Is that crazy? Or is this just like a let's keep it simple and just do all the same flooring? And this doesn't have any other swatches either. I really wanted to have like blue in our bathroom though. Why don't I just quickly filter by colors just to see what our options are? None of these are really like hitting the way that I want. Like maybe this? Let me just check our bathtubs quickly because that new tub that we got, it is a major feature. I'm almost kind of like building around this tub. Oh my God, I freaking love it so much. Okay, so that's the only blue we have. And obviously the floor tile is completely wrong. So we need to head back to the drawing board. I mean, that is like kind of the perfect match shade-wise. Should we be bold and just go for it? I think we should. And then let's see what wall tiles. Basic terracotta. These are meant to be like pool tiles, but like surely I can just use them, right? See, I don't really like the look of that. I almost think we could just stick with the whitewash. I think that's cleaner. I think that's nice. Then what I'll do is just pop a couple of these windows in here. I mean, imagine having a bath in here. Okay, you can kind of see into the neighbors and the neighbors can kind of see you from the balcony, but it's still a vibe. Okay, it's still a vibe. Do I switch things around so that our bedroom and bathroom are both looking out that way? So basically your entrance could be like here or here. Completely up to you really how you want to lay this out. I'm just gonna like close this off. That's just gonna be its own little hallway. So we've still got our bathtub moment. Now we are looking out at the view, you know? So that's gorge. And we still have our balcony and she still opens out onto the view as well. So now it's like quite a large bedroom, I have to say. So this is the bed that we got in the new pack. It's obviously West African inspired, so I feel like it doesn't really fit my vibe here. I want the bed to be pretty much just like all white and like plain rustic coastal vibe. Ooh, maybe like this? Or we go with this. I know this is like from the Philippines inspired pack, but I think it kind of works. Maybe we do that. That's like plain enough, I think. Okay, that's really nice actually. Let's just find all of those like little cute lemon bits and bobs from Royalty and Legacy so we can just like put them down, you know? So it was this and here it is. Oh my God, it's so cute. We've also got that, which is really adorable too. Maybe this could like go on the balcony. Lemons for days. It is freaking huge. I'll probably have to size that down actually. Ooh, look at this lemon bowl and that rug. Is this it? Yes. Okay, cute. So let me check the swatches. Oh my God, this totally could have gone in our Victorian Gothic one. Oh my God, idiot. How did I miss that? So we have this, which is kind of nice, but it kind of clashes with the blue in our bathroom. I have to say, I don't really love this rug in this space. Ooh, this umbrella. Oh, might be too big. I can make our balcony a little larger, but like how cute are these little swatches? Oh, gorge. And then we've got our lemon tree here, which I actually wouldn't mind putting inside. In one of these inspo pics, there is a blue door, and now I kind of want to like redo the doors and find a blue door. I'm just gonna see what our options are real quick. Ooh, that's kind of cool. I don't know if it's like Mediterranean enough though. I love that color though. None of these are really jumping out at me. Ooh, wait, hold up. I think I might need to like switch this out for this. Okay, now that I'm looking at this, I feel like this rug is not right. We need some more contrast. We need some more blue. Why are we here again? Why are we doing this rug search once again? That's kind of nice. Okay, these are nice. And they're the right shade. They're the right tone, I mean. I'm trying to think which one. Like they're so similar, but also so different. I feel like we're in that scene in Devil Wears Prada with the cerulean belts. I think I'm gonna go with this one because it's a little bit more high contrast. So why don't we plump that down there? It's coming together. It's looking cute. I didn't even check the swatches on this. Perfect. I think I actually don't like this table. I want the lemons for sure, but I don't want this table. What's the vibe? Like, what kind of little side tables? Ooh, maybe something even like this. Okay, that's kind of interesting. What is this? Wait, what? I don't even know what pack this is from. It is Modern Retreat. Oh, this is a really nice kit. Oh, wow. Hey, this is real nice. Did I even give this kit away? I think I must have. Oh, we need this drinks tray. I like this rug a lot, but we're not going to use it today. I love this guy. What creature are you? Stop it. I love him. Okay, we're definitely going with this. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was trying to pick out some nice side tables and accent tables. Got really sidetracked there. I'm just looking for some like other nice bits and bobs that might look good here. What's the vibe in here? Like, is she on holidays? Are we gonna do like resort vibe? Or are we gonna do more like, this is my holiday house, you know, where I spend my summers? So I love these 1, 2, 3, 4 little tables that we've got going on. However, I don't think we can hang on to all of them. I'm thinking this could be cool somewhere in our bathroom. Maybe like here, we could put some like towels on here or something, that kind of thing. Like, that is quite chic, no? Where would you go? Maybe like we could do like a bit of a sitting room moment. I might even like move the door over, just swap it over, move that up a little higher. Do you like how I've done the windows? Is it crazy? Okay, so maybe this could be our side table then. I think that's kind of a cool side table. This is a really cool table actually. Like, I would love to have this in my house. What couches? Maybe I should pick that lounge from that new Modern Retreat pack or kit. I actually had pulled it out in our last room. I do remember. It didn't clock to me that it was new, you know? Is there a love seat version? Come on, please. Oh, there is. Ooh, like this pure crispy white is such a vibe, I think. Okay, so this was like the little wicker thing that I was talking about, and we did use that in our last one, but it's fine. I think it works nicely here. This is quite nice. Oh, it matches our bed actually. Yeah. Oh, okay. Interesting. That's a maybe. I think that's nice. It's like kind of low key. Sometimes the armchairs are a little bit intense, you know? I think our little tiger should be our coffee table. I don't even mind having everything like on an angle. Like, this is a very relaxed space, you know what I mean? I need to have this gorgeous thing here. And then what I'll do is maybe I can match this. Oh, this matches to the chair, and we've got like that nice whitewashed look. Oh, perfect. Perfection. So we're gonna pretend that's a table, and then I'll just grab another one of these. Okay, and then if I put a little drinks tray here, please come in like a more neutral. Actually, maybe we swap it around. That's it. That's the vibe. This trunk thing, it kind of gives that holiday resort travel vibe as well, which is just perfection. The lemon tree here, I think. Isn't there an olive tree? I know we're getting like a little bit of our regions mixed up, I think. I don't think we do olives in the Mediterranean. Do we? Are there olives in the Amalfi Coast? I have no idea. Tell me in the comments, please. Okay, this guy. Oh, stunning. Where should we put our little lemon friend? Okay, that. Oh my goodness. That is like actually perfection. Am I being dramatic? Maybe. It just looks so nice to me. I think I might actually straighten up the couch. We've got a lot of angles going on. Let's find something cute to put on here. If in doubt, plants. I wanted to put this on the dining table in our last build, but then I ended up putting that little fruit bowl. Okay, we're gonna have to do this little hack. Okay, you ready? Grab ourselves a shelf. Amazing. And then we do one of these, and then we do one of these, and then we bring this over here, and then we say goodbye to the shelf. I don't know what else we could put there, like books or something. After all that, maybe I should put the shelf back. Oh, I love this little pause book. Oh, we've also got this little lemon thing. This might be cute in the bathroom. Maybe we do shell. That's coastal, right? And it comes in gorgeous blue. So I'll pop our shell and maybe our book. I think we can squeeze them both in. So we'll do book and then a little shell as well. Oh my god, how adorable. Like that. Now I'm thinking we just put this here for now. I would like to put some kind of like clothing moment somewhere. Oh, actually maybe in this corner. Then we got a lot of the blue going on here. I don't know yet. Now I feel like we need to have like a tall light here. What if I put you on this side? What is a nice floor lamp? This one's a bit tricky. Not really sure what the vibe is for the lights. We did have this, which I just discovered and I think is quite cool. My fear is that it's almost like it's too cool, you know? Maybe this one because it like kind of gives like naval vibes. Naval? Like it's from the Navy, not like belly button. Oh, okay. Wait, maybe this works. Okay, maybe we put that there and then the lemon tree. Ooh, I don't know what we're missing here, team. I wish you guys could help me. I'm really like at a loss of what to do with our lemons. What about this painting full of fruit? Surely there's one with like some cute little lemons. No. Oh, yes. Perfect. Perfect. Where can I put her? It's a little bit like pop art, like too much of like a pop print. Like maybe I put this here and I don't know, we could put something else down there, like maybe a shoe rack or something. Okay, our room is now a mess because I've pulled a whole bunch of things. Wall stuff. I'm thinking if I put this little thing here, that kind of helps fill in that gap a little bit, you know? And it looks nice. I think it kind of goes with our vibe, especially this swatch. I mean, that's literally an ocean, right? And then over here, we've got this little towel rack thing. So I don't even really want to put that in here anymore. So that's like also maybe now, but I do think it would be cool to kind of like have a few bits of, I don't know. My most fun, ingenious thought was to make a little faux shoe rack here by sizing down this table, and it's already like the perfect shade and like it's a little rustic as well. What I need to do is line this shelf up, move this out of the way, pop that there. Now it's the right height. Rotate it, plop it there. That's good, I think. And then I really love these shoes. Let's pick that. And I don't mind these kind of strewn on the floor. So now I just slot that into place. And boom, we have a cute little shoe rack. And I'm just gonna pop these here. Ooh, should we have my little bags hanging? Oh yeah, I don't mind that. I still don't know where to put our little lemon tree though. I might just have to banish her to the outside. I love this plant. I remember when we first got this plant, what pack is this even from? I don't even know. But I was just like so shook. I was like, oh my God, finally we have something like, oops, we have something like, you know, really nice. How's that look? Oh, stunning. Okay, so now bathroom. Our toilet should really be here, I think, right? I learned from my architect friend that it's best to kind of like hide toilets, like sort of behind doors. We don't have a door, but like, you know what I mean? Like you don't want to walk in to the bathroom and immediately see the toilet. I guess we'll do this toilet and put it there. I'll grab our toilet paper, mustn't forget. This can go like here. Oh wait, we actually got a really nice new sink in this new kit, new pack, didn't we? Okay. Yes, because then it matches the tiles. Yes, amazing. And then if we change it, oh, where is it? Where is the blue? Oh my God, you joking? For a second, I thought there was no blue swatch. That would have actually been a disaster. Okay, does this fit on here? Yes, it does. Okay, amazing. So we'll pop our Monstera like that, I think. Pop that there, and then our lemons are gonna go into this little gap. I mean, come on. Is that not the most beautiful thing you've ever seen in your life? Okay, mirror. We've got this big one, which I really like, and I always use it. We should probably do something a bit different. We've got this. That's nice. And it goes with our little arches, our little archways. And then maybe a cute little light. What's this? Oh, gorgeous. Oh, maybe some like hanging plants. So we got this little hanging moment, which is so freaking cute. That might look good in the corner. Oh no, that's way too big. Shrink it down. I could put down maybe like a little baby rug here. Even just in that shade. Now we've got our little situation here. I do think another plant here would be nice. Which one? They're both really cute, but then we need something else like on the floor here, because rule of threes, which I strictly abide by all the time for some reason. We do like a little basket moment. We did go ham with the baskets in our last build, so I kind of don't want to do that. Okay, I'm thinking maybe I just move the shoes over. It's just a little something, you know? I think that's quite sweet. I don't mind that. Oh, it's like so clean and fresh. I love it. We have quite a bit of extra space. Do you think maybe like a bench here? What if we did like a little bench like that? Oh my God, yes. Loves it, loves it. Okay, now let's work on our little outdoor area. I love this umbrella so much. And you know what? I don't even mind this little bench thing here. I will just have a quick look at the other benches in case I've missed something good. We can do this pool lounger. It matches that little thing in there. As much as I like this, I think let's swap that for our pool lounger because it just makes a bit more sense. So what I'll do is we'll do umbrella out in this corner, pool lounge there under the brolly, lemon tree in the corner, lemon table out here, and then I'm gonna grab the matching chair that goes with this. The matching chair that goes with this is like a bit uggo. It's a bit giving like chunky base game, but you know what? I'll take it because the lemons are just so adorable. And I'm gonna just find one of those like little teeny weeny tiny tables. We could do that. That's kind of chunky. It's kind of giving chunky. We could do the matching thing. I feel like that's a little too matchy. I'm gonna actually go with this big old thing. I'm gonna do some more plants out here. We could do maybe like this. That's quite cute. And these pots are so gorge. One more because rule of threes, people. And maybe just that. Okay, let's just go with our bottle of wine. Oh, we have some apples. They're not lemons, so I can't accept them. Okay, got some more bottles. That will do, I think. Let's quickly arrange these nicely. Boom and boom. All right, perfect. That's it, team. I think we could have done a little bit more yellow. I was sort of just like relying on the lemons to bring me my pops of yellow, but you know what? I'm happy with this. I love that we even have some lemon in the bathroom. Like, that is so funny. Thank you so much for watching. This has been such a fun video. I normally just put too much pressure on myself to like do this one big, amazing, complete, cohesive build. And it kind of like takes the joy out of it for me sometimes. There's days where you're like feeling creative, feeling inspired, but like you don't want to do like a massive thing. Do you know what I mean? And you just want to like put your ideas down, especially if you have so many like different ideas like banging around your head like I did just now. I think it's because the royalty pack just had so many like different styles going on. It was like literally impossible for me to just land on one thing. Anyways, I hope you like this. Tell me in the comments which one out of these four is your favorite. For me, my favorite is definitely our luxe African inspired one. Like, that is just most my taste, and yeah, I would just love if that was my house. If you like this video, please subscribe, comment, like this video, tell me what you're going to be building with this new pack. I also have my EA creator code if you'd like to support me, if you'd like to get 5% off your purchase. But that is it from me. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.